Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Heather. I just want to say thank you so very much for tuning in. It is also very much appreciated. And if you are new here, welcome. I do sincerely appreciate the support. And in today's video, I actually just want to give you guys some beginner-friendly weight loss tips that have worked for me up to this point. I have lost about 30 pounds in a 6-month period, and I'm not really still calling it a weight loss journey. I'm no longer really weighing myself. I'm just doing what has been working for me up to this point. So I'm more calling it a health and fitness journey, but whatever works best for you. So I did write down some beginner friendly tips. So if you could use a little bit of boost or motivation and you think that these tips could be helpful for you, stick around. So tip number one, ready? Tip number one is to just start. It's to just start. Not tomorrow, not next week, not after your girlfriend's birthday, not after your vacation, not after the holiday. It is to just start. I was at a point in my life about 6 or so months ago where I got on the scale and I had reached over 200 pounds, and I'm only 5'2", so please don't look at this as a negative if you are in that same space, because I've been there and I was over 200 pounds and I was tired of the fact that I kept putting it off. My alarm would go off. I would hype myself up the day before for a long time. Like, I'm going to start tomorrow. Okay, I didn't start today. I'm going to start tomorrow. Okay, this is it. I'm going to start the next day. And I got to a point where I was just tired of being tired. And I saw another video from another woman that was talking about her journey. And she was like, you just need to stop making excuses and start. And that was the beginning for me. And I'm so glad that I finally stopped making those excuses. So I encourage you here watching this video, start tonight, start in the morning, get going, just start. That's it, just start. Tip number one. Tip number two, I need you guys to get more excited about the idea of working out. I do know that there's a lot of videos out there that say, how I lost all this weight without working out, but there are so many benefits to being active and working out. Take the weight loss aspect out of it. There is just so many other benefits to working out. It eases stress. It is good for the heart. It truly can help the longevity and the quality of your life. Get excited about working out. Have fun doing it. Stop looking at it as a negative. There are so many benefits to working out. I highly encourage it. So that is why I included it in my tips, because although you can lose weight without working out, there are just so many other benefits outside of losing weight that are contributed to being active. I know for myself, it has improved my mood tremendously. It truly has eased my stress. It has helped me develop more discipline in other aspects of my life. So I'm going to always encourage working out. And I understand it's not easy. We don't always feel like it. Our days are already busy, full of everything, including kids, work, and every other aspect of our life. I totally understand. But when I say working out, that could be a 30-minute walk. That could be a 30-minute walking in place. It can be a walk to the park, walking a track, whatever the case. Get outside, get some sun. It's so therapeutic. I'm going to always include working out in my weight loss tips, in my health and fitness tips, because there's so many benefits to it. Tip number 3, set an alarm on your phone. The same way you have your alarm set for when it's time to get up and get ready for work. Maybe you have an alarm set to remind you to go pick up the kids, your doctor's appointments, whatever the case. Set an alarm. You need to title it Get Up and Work Out. And that needs to be the time that you get up and work out every day, whether it be early in the morning, whether it be late at night, whether it's midday. That is your set workout time every day. Who knows your schedule better than you? You know what is going to work best for you in this. And the only way for you to really be successful is for you to incorporate it into all of the other aspects of your life. My workout alarm goes off at 4 a.m. and then I have a backup alarm that goes off at 4:30. But once that second alarm goes off, I'm up. There's no more excuses. There is no snoozing. We're up. We're getting ready to work out. It's very motivating, and it honestly makes you feel good about yourself to be able to continue to be on track with things like that. I know the same way when that alarm goes off telling me that it's time to get ready for work, when that workout alarm goes off, I know it is time for me to get up and get ready to work out. And it's another thing that helps you develop discipline. So I absolutely encourage for you to set an alarm, create a schedule for yourself for working out, and stick to it every day. Tip number 4. Now, this one is going to be a struggle for some of you, and I've been mentioning it in my other videos, but I'm going to go a little bit deeper. We have to stop consuming empty calories. We have to stop drinking empty calories and eating empty calories. So what do I mean by that? I don't drink soda. If you look at the back of a can of soda, look at how high it is in calories, how high it is in sugar. There is no nutritional value in it. That is what I mean when I say stop consuming empty calories. I rarely drink juice. There is a juice that I have started buying that I actually do enjoy. It's by Minute Maid. It's 0 sugar. And I'm sure there's other juices out there that are low in sugar that could work for you as well. But I personally like this one. I'll put it up on the screen. But even that, I only have a cup of that maybe every few days. I consume water above all else. And then you already know where I'm going next. Those coffee bars, those coffee drive-thrus. I make my coffee at home. I don't care what they have up there on their menu saying, oh, it's 100 calories, 50 calories. You don't know for sure. You don't know how much sugar they're putting in it. The best thing that you can do to have a successful health journey is to make your own coffee drinks at home. And I'm not saying that you cannot have an occasional Starbucks drink. I go maybe once every 2 weeks. You know, my job is always ordering Starbucks. So I may go like once every 2 weeks, but outside of that, I do not. Those drinks that I used to get are literally like 1,000 calories. So I've already consumed all of these calories and all of this sugar. I haven't even had my first meal yet. So, and I know I know my meals throughout the day are going to probably come up to about 1,200 calories. So I've now consumed over 2,000 calories in a day, all because I had to have this sweet coffee drink. You know, we have to be smart with our thinking. We have to be intentional with our thinking. So I make my own coffee drinks at home. I use sugar-free creamer. There was a time when I hated sugar-free creamer, but now my taste buds has made the adjustment. I love sugar-free creamer now. I'll use sugar-free vanilla syrup at times. I'll use stevia, liquid stevia, and that's how I make my coffee drinks, and they taste absolutely delicious. Another thing that we need to be mindful of is candy bars. Those are so high in calories, so high in sugar. There's no nutritional value in it. And I'm not saying that you cannot enjoy yourself, but if you're consuming those things every day, that is why you are not seeing successful results, because certain things you just, unfortunately, it's not even unfortunate. It's fortunate because it's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for you. So consuming candy bars every day, chips, my weakness. Absolutely love chips. And that's one thing that I've had to really be strategic with, because those bags of chips that you grab at the gas station, half of the bag is full of air. You're only getting about 15 chips, and it's like almost 500 calories. No nutritional value. We got to cut those things out, you guys. That is the only way for you to really have a successful journey. Another thing that we have to be mindful of is those breakfast bars, those breakfast snacks that they put out there and advertise like they're super healthy. Belvitas, I used to be absolutely obsessed with Belvitas, but it's like 300 calories for that small pack of cookies, and they're really high in carbs. They're technically not healthy. So that's something that I've had to remove from my morning routine, because I used to love having those with my morning cup of coffee. But okay, so I've consumed these 300 calories and all of these carbs. I'm still hungry. I might as well have ate the potatoes and eggs and bacon, you know? So I always say that it's better to just go ahead and have a meal instead of eating those empty calories in a snack. And that takes me into tip number 5. You need to keep healthy snacks on deck at all times, so you're not setting yourself up for failure. I'll put some pics up for you guys. They may not seem like the best option, but we have to make the adjustments. We have to make some of the adjustments. If you really want this, you are going to not be so picky about some of the stuff that you're eating. So when I say healthy snacks for me, I take boiled eggs with me often. I like to have tuna packets on hand with a side of Ritz crackers. I slice up cucumbers. I get the mini cucumbers because those are really crunchy, and I eat those as if I'm eating chips, and they're good. I put a little bit of salt on them, and I'll pretend like I'm eating a sea salt chip and be just fine. I like to also get those packs of like individually wrapped cheese. I like the sharp cheddar cheeses. You can get string cheese. That's also a really healthy option. I like to cut pieces of sharp cheddar cheese and I'll wrap lunch meat around it and I'll put them in a sandwich bag and I'll eat those throughout the day as well. High in protein, low on calories. If I'm having a sweet tooth, I love to have these yogurts that are really high in protein. I'll put some granola in there. Really sweet, really good, but a very healthy option. So you just have to find what works for you. There are healthy snacks out there that are still delicious in taste. Beef jerky is a great option. They have beef jerky that is very low in sugar, or even beef jerky that is sugar free. That's always an option. I like to carry almonds on me as well. I like to carry peppermints because in my opinion, when I pop a mint, it suppresses my appetite because it's kind of like when you brush your teeth and you don't want to eat until that taste goes away. So I like to keep peppermints on me. That has also been very helpful in my journey as well. And then as I've mentioned in other videos, peppermint tea, in my opinion, is a great appetite suppressant. It helps keep you full. So those are just some other tips that I think could work for you as well. Tip number 6 is going to be portion controlling, which really is at the top of the list, but these were not in any particular order. Portion control is key. I am not on a strict diet. I do not go to the grocery store and pick up things that are specific to a diet. I eat same normal everyday foods. I eat spaghetti, I eat pastas, I eat potatoes, I eat rice. I eat whatever I'm in the mood for, but I do not serve myself on a large plate of food anymore. I will show you guys pretty much the plate size that I use, and I do not go beyond that. I think for me, my greatest struggle in this journey has been overeating. I've always been that person that stops eating once I'm full. Now I stop eating once I'm content. There's a huge difference. When I'm content, I put my fork down. And I don't give myself the opportunity to eat until I'm full because I no longer am eating on a large plate. So if you serve yourself on a smaller portion, a smaller plate size, you are going to be successful in your journey. I guarantee it. I'm that girl whose eyes is always bigger than her stomach. I always over order. Always over proportion my food. I don't do that anymore. Tip number 7, and this kind of goes away from how my journey started. I started my weight loss journey in the comfort of my home, in the comfort of my garage. I was making, motivational videos, doing workouts in the comfort of my home. For those of you that are lacking motivation or you are bored with home workouts, I encourage getting a gym membership. Yes, I have become a gym girly and I have no regrets. It has been a great experience. It helps you feel more motivated. It helps you feel more proud of yourself. I've always been that girl that has to go to the gym with a friend. I've never been confident or comfortable going to the gym by myself. And I'm in the gym by myself at 5 o'clock in the morning. Not every day. I do still utilize my gym equipment that I have at home. But I would say 2 to 3 times a week I go to the gym now. And it's a great experience because the gym, it's just a whole different atmosphere. And you have to remember, everyone in there is either looking to lose weight or they're just looking to relieve some stress, or they're just looking to make connections. Everyone's there for their own personal reason. I've made connections with people off of going to the gym that I never thought that I would meet in my life. I have become friends with women that are much older than me, women that are younger than me. It's just a great atmosphere. And like I said, it gives you something to feel proud of, so I encourage a gym membership. It's absolutely not needed to achieve your goals. I just say give it a try if you're in a space where you are bored with working out at home, or you just are lacking that motivation. I think the gym will really give you that boost that you need. Tip number 8, do not let a bad day or a bad weekend cause you to fall off of your journey and give up, okay? If you have a bad day where you overeat, or you go out and you consume a lot of food, a lot of unhealthy things, or let's say you've gone a couple days where you have not worked out, you have completely fallen off the mark, do not let that discourage you. Dust yourself off and pick back up right where you left off, okay? I do not weigh myself as much anymore because I don't want to discourage myself. I don't want to get in my head. And I know if I get on that scale and I see a number that I'm not expecting or don't want to see, those are the kind of things that can discourage you. So don't focus on the weight, don't focus on the scale. Just have fun, you guys. Have fun and just follow the tips that I'm giving you, and whatever tips that you've already been doing, and just keep going and have fun with it. Once you get to a point where you are stressed out at the thought of overeating, or stressed out because you ate something bad and now you feel like your whole world has turned upside down, once you start getting in that headspace, that is the quickest recipe for you to fall off. Have fun and just keep doing what you've been doing. One more tip that I should have mentioned when I was talking about empty calories is alcohol consumption. Now, I have always been a person that has liked to come home, make myself a margarita every night. You know, it relaxes me. I enjoy the taste of it. But one thing I notice is when I have a drink, by that next morning, my body is in shutdown mode. I do not want to get up and work out. And I have had to make those necessary adjustments. I'm not saying that you can't go out with your girls or with the guys and go, you know, have a drink and enjoy yourself. But you have to really be careful with that alcohol consumption because it can absolutely throw you off, and it's just not good for you. It's just not good for you in all truth, you know. And like I said, I still like to have a drink every now and then, but if you're doing it every day or multiple times throughout the week, you're not going to be able to succeed in this, you know. So we have to be very mindful with what we are putting in, certain toxins that we're putting in. You know, we got to do away with some of that stuff. So that is going to be it for my tips, you guys. I do sincerely hope that you can find some benefit in the information that I've given you. If you have any questions, if you need any additional advice, you can leave me a comment, or my email address is always in the description box. You can absolutely email me and I will get back to you. And I also was asked if I use a pre-workout. I wasn't before, but a friend introduced me to a pre-workout by Motive 8. And they're actually a company that actually caters more towards women's health. So I have been using the pre-workout through them. I had tried another one that is a more popular brand, and I noticed that it left my face feeling a little bit itchy and my lips itchy, and I really don't like that feeling. So this company, again, they're called Motive 8. I really enjoy their pre-workout. I will leave a link in the description, and it will give you a percentage off if you guys want to purchase their pre-workout. They also do have healthy greens available. This is one that I've drank through them. Hope you guys can see it. I think the coupon code will work for anything on their website. So again, it will be linked in the description. So that's it, you guys, for my tips. I do sincerely hope that you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye.